Hey, welcome. This is Katrina Sawa, the founder of jumpstartpublishing.net, and I am glad you're here. You are probably here if you are writing a book, right? And you want to look at publishing the book, either yourself or get a publisher. And some of you might not know anything about the publishing world because you've never published a book before. Others might know a little bit, or maybe you have a book already and you're looking for a different publisher. So what we do here, what I do is I help people self-publish their books. A lot of publishers and hybrid publishers will actually put your book under their accounts on all the places, Amazon, Smashwords, all the places, right? So rather than it's under your name and your author account, it's under them, which means it is harder to get access to make changes because sometimes you want to make changes to your book or get more books, and there's sometimes you can only order certain quantities, right? I've had that happen before to my first solo book, Love Yourself Successful. It's over here. My first solo book, Love Yourself Successful, I used a publisher who was fabulous, don't get me wrong, but I didn't get any coaching around what to write or any of that kind of stuff. That's just not something they did. And they put it all under their account. So then when I wanted to order more, I had to order at least 100. And I don't usually want 100 books. I want to get 10 or 20 at a time, right? And I couldn't change the book, so I needed to update it and all the things. So I actually took it back from them. They allowed me to. So I think it's important as an author to put everything in your account, in your name, not give the control to a publisher. And finding a big publisher, unless you are kind of someone really important and a celebrity and or you have 100,000 followers on your social media, it's not as likely to get those people to publish your book. I'm just saying, happy to talk to you about that. And I do have people who are agents who will shop your book if that's really the route you want to go. But a lot of times, those types of publishers want you to self-publish first and prove that you can sell the book on your own before they pull you in and sign you up. And then it always takes longer, and they sometimes change the name of your book and all the things. So, self-publishing is really the best route to go, in my opinion. Now, I've been a business and marketing and sales coach for 23, well, since 2002. Okay, so I've been working with entrepreneurs on how to grow their business, make more money, get clients, do all the marketing, sales, website stuff, all the things they need to do to grow their business. It wasn't until 2018 that I started the publishing company because I started doing so many books that it was just cheaper to do my own, I found, right? So I started publishing for myself. Now I have 22 books. Many of them are compilation books, right? So at Jumpstart Publishing, we work with you on a solo book. If you have your story that you want to share, or you have this is another author of ours, your system book, right, where you want to share your philosophies of business and that kind of thing. Whether you're a leadership coach, you're a parenting coach, or some other kind of thing, you can write your own solo book and we will totally help you. Now, it's everything here is a la carte. So if you come and you have your whole manuscript done and you have an editor already and you just need some help with, say, putting it all together, getting the cover, the inside layout, and doing an Amazon launch, then that's all that you'll pay for. Okay. If you're someone who needs a little bit more hand holding through the writing process and you need suggestions for our editors because you don't have one, I have all of those resources, and we will build a timeline and a plan depending on when you want to launch, and all of that I will work with you on. So I can work with you just as little or as much as you want. So don't be scared to come and have a conversation because it's not like a one price fits all. There is no perfect plan. So there's many other publishing companies out there. Some of them will call them self-publishing experts. Some of them will call them hybrid publishing. And they're, a certain package price, 10,000, 12,000. I've seen as high as $40,000 to publish a book. Most of my authors pay a lot less than those sites. So, because I have great resources, because as an author and a savvy business owner, I want to be, I'm pretty frugal, but I also want my stuff to look good. So, we're going to make sure you have a good looking book that people want to buy that's going to help you grow your business, get speaking gigs if you want to speak, get clients if that's what you're looking for, and get more publicity, whatever it is. Um, and that's what we do. So please, get on the email list. You'll get information about the publishing and also business stuff as well, because a book is a business. So if you have a job or you're in a career and you want to write a book, know that having a book is a business. If you have a book, you don't just leave it on Amazon. You don't make any money that way. Okay. You want to build a website, a small one, if that's all you're doing, right? And then we make you might want to start speaking. So if you haven't thought about all that stuff, you might want to come and talk. You definitely want to come and talk to me. So there's ways to come and talk to me. Just click below to schedule a call and we can have a chat. I also have occasionally some author calls that you can jump on that are free on Zoom and you can ask questions. So you want to get on the email list so you find out when those are. And then there's some other free trainings on this website as well. So feel free to check around and sign up for different things. And yeah, and this we work mostly with nonfiction authors. However, I've done a children's book, and I've also guided people in self-publishing their own fiction books. So, and I have a lot of publisher friends that love doing those other types of books. So just come and talk. And if I'm not the right fit, then I will introduce you to somebody else who is. Okay. So let's get excited because having a book is amazing. It gives you huge confidence when you finally get those words out onto paper and you're holding your first box of books. I'm telling you, it's awesome. I never wanted to become an author. When I first started my business, I said, why do I want to sell something for 15 or 20 bucks when I can sell a $200 thing, a $2,000 thing, or a $20,000 thing? And then I saw my friends getting on stages and getting publicity and getting more clients because of their book. And I'm like, use it as a marketing tool. Okay. So, however you want to use your book, I can help you get it done. Katrina Sawa, please let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.